Hello the internet.
Hello.
My name is Fran, this is my husband Michael.
That's me.
Welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're not new. I now have 342 subscribers. That's so many. If all of those people were in our house listening to me talk, that would be too many people.
We've got too many friends.
Yeah.
So you can just stuff it.
Friends. Right, so this is the second video that I'm filming about these books. The first video should have gone up on the channel already. It hasn't as of filming this video, so who knows if the first video will ever even appear.
Okay, then I'm not bad for saying this. What? I haven't seen it.
So I ordered a bunch of the Kinbor books. I did, oh, that's really damaged. That's unfortunate. I did a video of me unpackaging it all because I got really excited. I would like to just take a moment to say that I am not proud of how many I bought, and I'm not saying this, I'm not showing people what I bought to be like, look at what I've got, oh my god, I'm going to use them all. I'm going to give most of these away. I might keep one. I have one in mind that I want to keep, but if one of my friends, and I have a specific friend in mind, if she's like, that's the one I want, she will get that one. And I will just give them away as Christmas presents. So, the first thing is, let me get out the bin.
I mean, you know it's a good video when we're going through a bin off camera. Dun 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 dun, through the bin, found some... What are these?
Well, those are the cut-off bits that I had to cut off from the covers because... Oh god, oh, I dropped the bin! These are the cut-off bits that I had to cut off. Because none of the books this year, actually that's a lie, not none of them, only one of the books this year came with the cover trimmed to the size of the paper, and they didn't fit inside the planner, like inside the cover. The fabric of the cover was like too wide to fit inside the plastic cover.
So wait, did you use the corner trimmer?
No, I just did it all by hand.
Oh.
I used a Stanley knife. I used this one, which I've actually had since I was studying art in Italy.
I'm glad that you, displayed how a Stanley knife works.
Well, because it makes a nice noise.
Swish.
I've had that since I was in Italy. So that's, well, I left Italy when I was 22.
So nearly 4 years.
But yeah, so I had to trim all of the covers. I think that was actually, that's off the top, you can see. And so, I don't know if you can see, like, it looks a bit rubbish. Where's the camera? It's over here. It looks a bit rubbish. Like, you can see where I've cut it and it's frayed a little bit. And that's the same on all of them. So I'm a bit upset about that. I've contacted the sellers. I'm not expecting any money for them. Like, I'm not after like a refund or anything. If they wanted to be like, have a 10% discount for the inconvenience, like, fine, I'm not going to say no to it.
And just to clarify, they didn't sponsor this video.
They didn't sponsor it.
Can you imagine? We'd be the worst sponsees ever.
Yeah.
Like, look at these books, they're not the right size. I've contacted them.
Well...
I don't even expect the money back.
No, I don't. No, but the thing is, as in, they're still functional and they can still work. And it's like, yes, it was annoying to have to cut them down. But, in fact, this one... Oh, yeah, that one is cut down, actually. But you can see, like, it's a bit... because I've done it myself, it's just a bit rubbish. And it's like, I don't know how to put it. If, like, it's not a big enough problem that I would want to return them. And I feel like if I'm not willing to return the thing, I don't deserve a refund of it, you know?
Sure.
So I thought keeping the books was more important to me than returning them and getting the money back.
Fair. Well, didn't you say to me that one of them was the right size?
Yes, this one. This one is cut down correctly.
Yes. Okay.
But...
Without your intervention?
Without my intervention. And actually, it's really lovely and I really like it. But also the fabric, the material of them, like, feel this.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, do you like it?
That's what it looks like to me. But that feels what it looks like.
Okay, put your hand in there and feel that.
Kind of like the book version of a marshmallow. Yeah, same.
You like it?
It's the same, isn't it?
This makes me feel really uncomfortable. This material makes my fingers go like it's okay.
That's why you've got a cover. You put a cover on it.
Like this one, I thought was quite nice.
Yeah, okay, that's different.
That's different,
that's
right?
Like
okay.
Fluffy.
Okay, that's not... So this feels like matte and this feels like rubbery.
Yeah.
Fine. And then I don't know what this one feels like. Yeah, that's awful. So the thing is once they're in the plastic covers, it's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. If you can get them in the plastic covers, it's fine. It doesn't matter. That one...
That's like a normal hardback.
That's, yeah, but that... So this one is...
So I'm now feeling all of the books.
Yeah, good. This one's a linen cover.
Okay.
Which is very nice. This one, again, I think that's a fabric cover. Yeah. And then this one this was actually an original Hobonichi cover that I put some wallpaper on and put some sticky back plastic on, but then it still ended up like getting damaged and broken and stuff. So I got this like cheap plastic cover to put over it.
And am I right in thinking that special guest star one of your drawings?
That's one of my drawings. So, I feel like we've talked quite a lot.
Yeah.
8 minutes to not do anything. But we have touched some books.
Since when have these videos been about doing something?
I don't know. So let's start by just doing some very quick comparisons. So this is the A5 Techo in the Kinbor compared to the A5 Hobonichi cousin. As you can see, they both have an index at the front. This one's bigger. That is definitely something that you needed me to explain.
Size matters, everyone.
Size does matter. Don't let them tell you that it doesn't. So they've got 4 to a view rather than 6 to a view, and then they've got the same monthly calendars. Same monthly calendars. That's not monthly calendar. That's not monthly calendar. That's a monthly calendar with a piece of paper in it. So same monthly calendars. I think they're pretty much the same size.
Is your system to look in bins and on the floor off camera mid-video?
Yeah.
Because it's a great system.
Yeah. So the Hobonichi box is 3.3 centimeters, 3.3.5 centimeters ish,
okay,
wide, and the Kinbor one is 3.4. So they're basically the same. There is a difference of 0.5 millimeter between them.
Right.
Then the big difference is that the cousin has pages that are
paper.
Yep, that's the word. But also vertical weeklies.
Vertical, gotcha.
Whereas the Kinbor goes straight into the daily pages. The paper itself it's the same weight paper. It's a 52 GSM paper. It ends up being about the same thickness as the cousin regardless, but the cousin has 52 week spreads, whereas the Kinbor doesn't. I will say that I have often thought that I would love the cousin without the weekly spreads.
Okay.
Because, oh, and I suppose the other thing to look at as well is that, if I find a page that hasn't got anything written on it.
So is the difference a positive thing?
It's a neutral thing, I think. Because I literally can't find any. There's so many times that I haven't used this book. And I'm just trying to find it. There we go. The other difference is that the cousin, if I manage to actually get it on screen, the cousin has the quote and the writing at the bottom.
Sure. Whereas
the Kinbor doesn't. So there's actually quite a lot more space. And the Kinbor has the timeline that goes all the way down the page, whereas the cousin has a mini timeline. And they both have that secret line that sort of delineates the page a little bit. So
secret line. Okay, yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah. What's that for? Is that an accounting line?
No, it's literally so that like on the cousin, it's so that you've got like that's your timetable box.
Oh, okay.
And it actually stops at the bottom of the timetable. And it's literally called the secret line.
Oh, fun.
Because you can ignore it. Like if you write over it, it completely disappears. Like if you just start here and write all the way across, it completely disappears, but it's just there. It gives you a nice little bit of structure. I have thought for a while that it would be quite nice to have the cousin without the weekly pages, because basically what I'm doing in my cousin this year is I write my gratitude in the weekly pages, and then I use the daily page for a bit of like morning journaling stuff. For next year, for 2026, I'm actually getting a Techo, a Hobonichi Techo, and I'm going to write my gratitude on this side of in the little secret section, and then the morning-y type stuff will fill that space. So for me, having that daily space on top of the weekly space where I'm putting 50% of my morning routine stuff the page is just too big.
Okay.
But this page is too small for both. So actually having something this size for both the gratitude and the morning stuff
And it's tough, isn't
would
it?
be
Because
convenient.
generally in life, you'd go like, well, if I get a bigger page, and then I have excess on some days, then that's fine. I prefer that to not having enough space to write what I want. But then with journaling, it can be a curse, can't it? Because you go, oh well, I've not written enough most days. It looks like I don't use it properly, but really I just got it for the excess space.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got to figure out what's right for you.
And the thing is like, you know that I always say that the book serves you, you don't serve the book. So the reason that I like having dated planners is because time passes inside the planner regardless of whether or not I'm in it. Whether or not I visit the book on any given day, the day still occurs.
Yeah, so it's not like a diary where you can go from like the 1st of April to the 1st of September in one page.
Exactly. So for me, it's important just to have that passage of time, regardless of whether or not I'm utilising it. So now I'm actually questioning whether or not I should get the Tetra or if I should just use this one. If this would do the job. The problem is that I'm just in love with the Hobonichi. There's the paper, like if you feel the paper.
Yeah, it's very thin.
Whereas this one, like
different, sure.
It just, the vibe is just different. The texture, this is just a bit smoother. It feels a bit less papery.
Okay, yeah, no, I feel that's almost like the sort of gloss version of this.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this.
But it's very subtle.
It is very subtle, but it's a tactile activity. Like the point of it, the point for me at least, the point of journaling is that it's inefficient, and is that like the whole function of it is that I sit down and I do something where I'm not trying to be productive, I'm not trying to accomplish anything, I'm just taking time to enjoy writing, because fundamentally I just enjoy the act of writing, which is why I'm an artist, because making marks on paper is something that fulfills me in some capacity. So for me, the paper itself, very important. Weirdly, even though I feel so strongly about it, weirdly, everyone's had loads of problems with, or lots of people have had loads of problems in 2025 with the San Antonio River paper, which is this, not this paper, but the paper that is used in the 2025 books. And I haven't felt any problems with it. Like there have been some bits where it's feathered a bit and it's bled a bit and whatever. That hasn't bothered me. Okay. Because I think for me, it's the turning of the page. This is the bit that makes me feel something, like that act. And I think there's just something about having the Hobonichi and the colours, and I've got all the inks that match. Anyway.
Okay, so what about the ones that we haven't got to?
Yeah, okay. That's good getting me back on track. I will just quickly compare the A5 Techo is exactly the same as, the A6 Techo is exactly the same as the A5 Techo, down to like the mini grid. The timeline is shorter, so the timeline goes from 7 till like 6 rather than 24-hour.
Okay.
But that's the comparison between the two. That's the comparison. They're basically the same. Again, they don't have the quotes at the bottom. I will just take a moment to point out the Hon cover. This is a Hobonichi Hon. Okay. The Hon cover isn't set up to fit a page keeper, which is like a particular, it's like a credit card size thing that has this elastic on it.
Yeah, sure.
So I poked 2 holes in and thread my own elastic through, and it works. An absolute dream. So if anyone is thinking about getting a Hon and they want a page holder, a page keeper, but they don't have one, or they don't know what to do and they're blah 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 blah, etc etc, that is a viable alternative.
What did you poke your holes with?
This pair of scissors, and then I used a matchstick to push the elastic through. Influenced.
Influence.
Yeah, that's it. I'm an influencer now. So the last one that is a direct comparison is the Weeks. This again is very, very much the same as the Techo, as the Weeks.
This is the Weeks.
This is the Weeks. This, interesting. I didn't realise it had that. I thought it had that. Maybe I'm thinking about a common planner. Well, whatever. This is different. This is different. This I think is. Oh, do you know what this is like? This is like this one, which is an Aura Estelle Catch-All Weekly.
Which is this? You're just saying
This one. The Kinbor Weeks
Okay.
is like the Aura Estelle Catch-All Weekly, which
Estelle!
is, thank you, which is the same layout as that. That's where I was getting confused from. It's much of a muchness. They're basically the same thing. This, you've got a bit more room to write a whole word. This is just like a tick box.
I do like the colour.
I do like the colour of the paper, and I do have as well, I have this correction tape, which is Delhi brand, and I got it from AliExpress. I don't love AliExpress, but there are some things that you can only get on AliExpress, like Kinbor and apparently Delhi. This one, the Hobonichi Weeks, this is the weekly layout. That is the Kinbor layout. So are we both in shot? They're basically the same again. Once again, this has a quote in it, this does not. So these boxes are a little bit bigger. They also have little symbols for drinking, food, exercise, and poop. If you're someone who...
I don't know where to begin.
If you're someone who tracks your bowel movements, as is a good indicator of health, then you've got these little things just to be like, yes, I guess, like, I ate my fruit today or whatever. And also I pooped. They're basically the same. This comes out further. I mean, I'm just pointing at things on a page.
I mean, do you need a book with a poop?
I mean, is the poop symbol enough to make you not get the book?
No.
Like, would I get the book because it's got a poop symbol? Probably not. Would I not get the book because it's got a poop symbol? Also, I don't think it would make a huge difference in my decision making. And then the monthly view is...
yeah, that's pretty identical.
It's pretty much the same. So these boxes are one line bigger than these boxes, but you don't have this little space at the bottom for your monthly level planning. Personally, for me, when I used the weeks, I found the weeks both too big and too small.
Typical weeks.
Yeah, so it was too big for doing like minutia planning, like just tiny, like one-wordy type plans, but it was also too small for doing anything more detailed. At the back, you have 50 pages of blank paper, and at the back here, this was a week's mega, so you have 200 and something pages at the back.
Wait, how many do you have at the back? 200 at the back?
Yeah.
Damn.
So you've got 211-ish pages at the back. And then you can use that. So basically what you can do is you can go, this is my journal, this is my planner. So if you're someone who can restrain yourself, the thing for me is that 211 obviously isn't 365, which means that you don't get one a day. The chances of me being consistent enough to need one a day is 0. But what if I am, and then I run out of paper, and that makes me anxious, because we both know how much I hate running out of things in the middle.
No, but you can use like 0.7265 for a day.
Did you do that in your head?
I made that number up. And the funny thing is she's got such a high opinion of me that she thought for a second that was just correct, didn't you?
Yeah.
You thought I was like a savant.
Oh yeah.
I don't do that maths.
Okay. Those are the Hobonichi knockoffs. That.
Hobonichis. Am I right?
The Phobonichis.
Phobonichis. I like Phobonichis.
These two are completely different setups. So this one I actually saw last year, and this one I gave to Jilly last year, that she lost and didn't use for the whole year.
Okay.
But it was her Christmas present. She got a planner for Christmas. She chose it out of my lineup of available
Jilly,
ones.
of course, a pseudonym.
No, Jilly.
No, okay.
I am publicly shaming you.
Gave you an opportunity there, Phil.
No, Jilly gets shamed. It was her Christmas present, and then she put it down somewhere, and I made the mistake of giving it to her before the 1st of January. And she put it away.
You're ragging on people for putting things down and forgetting it, are you? Is that where we're going?
Jilly's like my best friend.
That was within arm's reach.
No.
Was that from this morning?
No.
Okay, sorry. Carry on. I'll stop making my point.
Jilly is like, she's one of my very dearest friends, and we're just incredibly similar.
Okay, carry on.
So last year I gave this book to her. I'm hoping that this year she doesn't want this book, because I kind of want to try it, because I feel like for me, as a daily level planner, I've got a sprint / monthly level planner for like big overarching work projects. Then I'm figuring out how to do a weekly level planner, because I want to be able to see the project level and the week level planning at the same time. So I don't want to have to flick between them. I want to be able to lay them out next to each other.
Okay.
This as a daily level page, I think would work for me, because actually on a daily level, all I really need is like a specific to-do list that I make up on the day.
Sure.
So having a full page a day for me is overkill.
Sure.
But if Jilly wants this one, I'm not going to buy another one. I will make one of the other ones work for me.
Fine.
Because I just don't want to spend more money. This is one that I didn't pick up last year. And this I think is really interesting. Unfortunately, I hate lines. And the lines are also too big. So for me, it's completely useless. But...
You know, I like a line because...
You like a line.
I'm still about 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I need them in order to write straight on a
Well,
page.
I like the grids because I need them to write in line. Like I can't, otherwise my words sort of do this. Anyway, so this planner, this is the efficiency planner. This planner is really interesting, and I'm really upset that I'm absolutely not going to use it because I just, like, I know that it won't work for me. So this planner has got, it's got the year overview with none of the big ones, just this 1 year overview. So you can like plan your holidays and be done with it. Then it's got a big picture year overview. So you could do like a photo per month or something, or like a doodle per month or something per month. Then you go into the monthlies. Look at how big that monthly is.
It's nice.
Like, that is huge. I don't like that it's blank. I hate that it's blank. Because my writing, it also starts in December, and the other ones don't start in December. The other ones all start in January. So then you go all the way to the end. October, November, December. The weekly starts in December, the 1st of December. So you can literally start this at the end of the year.
These little things, they're colon.
No, I think they're time stamps.
Okay, all right.
But the thing that I love about this is that there's no week delineation. It's just 4 days per page. And it rolls. So there is no Monday start. It's not a week to view. It's just the time starts at the beginning of the year, or it starts at the beginning of December, at the end of the year before. And the time just rolls. It just keeps rolling.
Bold.
The only thing that differentiates them is that the weekends don't have lines. The weekends are a blank page, a blank box.
Because it's free.
Because it's
Freedom.
free. Freedom. Because the paper is so transparent, you can actually see the lines through it anyway, so you
That's
still
nice.
have the guidelines.
Very nice.
Which I think is a really nice touch. I have a person in mind who I think would absolutely love this planner.
Is it you? Because you bought it?
It's not me. I bought it because I wanted to see, because I'd seen it the last 2 years, and I just was like, I didn't want to take the risk, because I was like, I didn't have 342 followers at the time, so I didn't have anyone to show these planners to, so I was just buying them for myself, and now I can buy them for you guys. You're welcome.
Oh, wait. That's the applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I think this is really interesting. I think it's really cool. I would love to see one of the Tomoe River paper people, so like someone like Sterling Ink or Estelle or whatever, whoever, Paper Test Designs,
Sure.
create something like this with a grid, with a
Okay.
3.7mm grid. I would
so now
love
you're
that.
demanding more.
Yeah.
From Fame has changed you.
I would be interested is all. I would be interested. Even doing an A6 one, so that you have like a half day as like a bedtime book.
Okay.
So you just have a little patch to write in, or possibly the perfect thing would be this size, because if that was a day for me,
Yeah.
that would be perfect.
Okay.
So this is everything that I got in. I didn't get a cover for this one. I hoped that this cover would fit this, but it absolutely doesn't, because look at how thick it is. And actually, if you look at the thickness, if you look at the thickness of different books that I've got, this is a Wonderland 222 core size. So it has 52 weeks and then 90 pages at the back.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Kinbor 8 grid. So they're about the same. Like, it's maybe a little bit thinner than that one because it doesn't have many pages at the back.
Sure.
This is the efficiency planner, and that's the page a day planner. So again, they're not far off. That's like 1.2 and that's like 1.5. So there's very little in it. Like, they would definitely be able to fit in the same covers. And then you've got the Hobonichi cousin. It's quite a bit bigger. So the size is like, they vary. But like, if you're someone who can handle carrying around a cousin, then all of the rest of them would be fine.
Alright.
Anyway, that's the whole thing. I don't think I've got anything else to add. I also recently learned that Stalogy isn't Tomoe River paper, it's a proprietary paper that they make themselves, which is this notebook. So I thought, because it's thin paper, I didn't know anything about paper, I just thought that it was all exactly the same paper. But that is a different paper to the Hobonichi paper, and actually I really like writing on this one.
So, just to summarise,
Yeah.
we've talked about every book that's ever existed ever.
Yeah.
What was the video about?
I'm not really sure. I just wanted to spend time with you. The wave of different emotions that went over his face. Starting with, you mean this was all a waste of time? Ending with, oh, she kind of loves me.
And somewhere in the middle being like, the joke I normally make, I can't make on camera.
What joke do you normally make?
That's rude.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fine. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah, it would have been really funny. You would have found it really funny.
haha.
Let's all pretend.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that is the end of this video. This is ridiculous.
Goodness.
For the record, I don't think anybody should buy this many books. I genuinely...
You didn't buy this many, but you only bought about 3 or 4 of these, and all the rest of them you've just talked about. You didn't buy this one, did you?
No.
No. Right. This one's new. This one's not new. This one's not new. This one's not new. This one ain't new.
Okay. I mean, that's still a lot of books.
Okay, that's 5.
5 books is still a lot of books to have bought. I don't think anybody should be buying this many books. I frankly think it's a bit embarrassing. And
that's why you bought it, so you don't have to pointing
at you personally. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Okay.
All right. Thank you if you're still here. Why? And I will see you in the next video.
Over to Fran to edit.
There will be no editing. This is going up entirely as is.
Not as is.
Fine. All right. Love you guys. No, that's not how I finish videos. Bye, the internet.
Bye.